I'm Jen. I'm so fortunate to be here as a friend of both of these two, and they are more than friends. They truly feel like family to me. I met Chad first. I met him through my husband, this fella right here, Peter. Save the applause, because I met them because they were both Mets fans from Connecticut, which is to say, Chad, I know you can be loyal through the highest of highs, but more likely the lowest of lows. And when I sat down to write this speech, I know some people in this room might not know Chad, so I wanted to describe him a couple different ways. On the surface, a wrestling fanatic. We can all see that from the tablescapes. He is a veteran. He is a practice yogi. Perhaps my favorite, an avid Stephen King fan. But if you take it a layer deeper, Chad, you truly are someone with a work ethic that sets the standard. You are the calm in the chaos. You are the kind of friend that is loyal through the thick and the thin, and I appreciate that so deeply. I have also noticed Chad to be the kind of person that he will put the work in intentionally and with care for what matters to you. And I have watched you do that externally and internally. And not long before Chad met Haley, I actually remember looking at him, and he remembers this conversation as well, thinking, this is the best version of Chad I have ever known. And it was work that he did, yes. It was work that Chad did, not big, not bold, certainly not for recognition, but as his friend, it was so undeniable to me. And I wanted to find a way to tell him about that. And so one afternoon, as you do in Austin when it's a nice day, we were getting together to have a couple drinks, and I had this rose quartz. It was sitting on a table in my house. It was just languishing there, and I thought, I need to get this, I need to bring it, and I need to give it to Chad today. And for anyone unfamiliar with a rose quartz, it can be called the stone of unconditional love. It could be used to foster self-love, it could deepen an existing love, or, as this story might go, to attract new love, because not long after, Haley entered the picture. And Haley, like Chad, you are so wonderfully multifaceted. You are a hippie, you are an artist, you are an amazing cook, and I don't want to ruffle feathers on your wedding night, but you might be the best Catan player I have ever known. Y'all can talk about that later. And something I love so deeply about you is that everyone texts, but Haley still picks up the phone to give me a call. And to know Haley is to be known in the kind of friendship that is thoughtful and caring, and it does not matter how long you have known her. Once you are her friend, she cares about you so deeply. My dad got pretty sick last year. I'd only known Haley about 2 months, and I had to go home to Maine for 6 weeks. And unbeknownst to me, behind the scenes, Haley is organizing with our friends a get well basket for my folks. And I remember it showed up at the house, and my parents were so genuinely taken aback that friends of mine would care so deeply about them, friends like Haley who had never met them but wanted to express love for my family. And I will be forever, they love you guys, and I will be forever grateful for this kind of friendship. So I say that to say, when I look at the two of you, I know no matter what life throws your way, you will handle it the way you handle everything, with loyalty, with care, with intention. But if that is not enough, I have a rose quartz for the two of you. And I give this to y'all tonight because I want you to remember what you have built up until this moment, but I want it to deepen every single day. And I know that is possible because I see this love demonstrated constantly. I love you two so very much. You are family. Congratulations.
Very well done, Jenn. And you're going to pass that mic to another friend.